Hello. I will now begin the stream at 9. Earlier than yesterday, which was around 10:30. Maybe even earlier tomorrow. I can say tomorrow. Anyways, for MSQ today, mostly MSQ. Then I'm gonna try getting Conrad wasn't kidding when he said they'd made a lot of progress when we were away. It was it if it takes 100 battles like this to rescue Cryo, then I will fight in every one. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for this. It's going to be grand. See if I can find someone. Well, later. I'm doing MSQ. In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above the Valodian is bloody massive. It'll take a dozen men to change it, and far too long besides, but there's no need for all that, right, Monago? Not as long as I have a griffin and a satchel of glamour prisons. No. Arnvold, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance. No link pearls. Bliss, I want you to look in on the squadrons. Make sure they've got everything they need. Everything's clear? Hi, sir. All forces are together for Castium Corvi. When ready, that will be all, Kutrak. Stay with me a moment if you would. There are a few men I would like you to look in on personally. Each of them have lost people, and I can tell that it weighs on their hearts. There has been a lot of new faces since last year were here, so it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer you'll find in the barber. Another is an older fellow who likes to pass the time at the shores of Starfall. The last is a furious young lad from Little Lake, who I continued training by himself by. River to the friends. You'll know when you see them. Come and find me when you've finished. Wait, I know you, Captain Tia of the Maelstrom. It is an honor to meet you. I was living hand to mouth in Udab, but decided to enlist in the flames after I tales of your daring do. And now, as fate would have it, I've been sent here to join in the fight for my homeland's liberation. But there is no time to tell. I'm going to prepare for the operation. Take care, Captain. We'll give those imperial horsons what for. I see. Say, it isn't the lad who helped me find the ward. I misplaced. But I go again, treating you as an equal. It wasn't till after you've gone that one of my comrades pulled me aside and told me it was only the leading hero of Eorzea who'd taken time out of his busy day to help me. Well, what is done, but that I will fight with every ounce of my strength. Strengthen this coming battle. And next. And the next and the next. Mayhap we will serve to repay the favor. Fare you well. Fare you well.
I need a better old man voice other than the dying old man and the gruff old man. I need to listen to old men that didn't sound. No, never mind. Bum, bum. I'm gonna get that. Bum, bum. My Machinist is level 66 now. Just a day ago, it was level 61. Scheiße. The power of planning and perseverance. I have leveled it up. For people who say joining a free company for the buffs, you don't really need to. You just need to do the squadrons. Because you can get this, which is the EXP buff. You can get it without it. Woohoo! Wahoo! Maybe I need to be over there. I'll try one more time. Yeah, I'm gonna try it from over there. Yeah. No. No. God, one more time. No! So 7 minutes ago when I started this, and it was I've only spent 2 minutes on this, so not too
Gudrak! Gudrak, am I right? I doubt you remember me, but I'll never forget you. You saved my life in Little Alamigo, you did. Wilrid and the rest of us had got into our head that if we had enough crystals, we could summon Ralgar like the Amajos summon their god. Thankfully, you put a stop to that. Even hearing about what happened to Wilrid, joined the Braves when they came calling only to turn up dead one day. Never found out how or why, but I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead, after all. But at least he died doing what he thought was right. And maybe that's the best folks like us can hope for. Eh? No, not that I'm in any hurry. You've had a word with the man I mentioned, right then? I'm sure you've noticed they've another thing in common aside from tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another. But that's not the reason I wanted you to speak with them. A man who lived in Girabania. His entire life who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled Alamigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation, only for fate to conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons, yet all belong to the resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse. And while there is good in that, there's also the potential of strife and discord. It'll take a special sort to lead such men to It'll take a special sort to lead such men to Alamigo. Do you think? I see you of one mind. She'll have to make the decision for herself, of course. You've traveled with her, being by her side. When she's had to make hard choices, you've seen her and at her worst and her best. If you think she's got it in her, then she does. Look after her, Gudrak. She's our future and my hope. I trust I needn't say that this conversation is just between you and me. Good lad. Right, then we'd best head to Castrum Corvi, or what remains of it, rather.
Greater teleportation. Forget is Lakshmi this area? I'm pretty sure Lakshmi is in this area. Not sure if I get the Lakshmi today. Here we go! Yep. Working out. Her name is Orda. Obda. We've... Her name is Oda. Obda. We've known each other since we were small. We'll be going on the mission together. I've proven to them that it wasn't a mistake, but I wasn't a mistake. Oh god damn it, Arnville, why are you like this? You're a good man. You're a good person. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You are a warrior, yes? It is an honor. I said it then and I'll say it again. I won't let it all be for nothing. We'll lead the way. While the other units launch their own separate attacks, remember that we need to hold out until Manago sees to the flag. Got your gear in order. Any moment now.
It's begun then.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around. It.
Calm down, Nargo. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Right.
And there you are, big guy.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Manago, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
We'll see you
I
to the
won't let you
fighting.
down, sir.
She has
Come
a bit,
then.
but
Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
Oh, that's the joke.
go Minago. I should do class quests after this. And like 2. The ones I want to do is, of course, Dragoon, which I usually mainly do. So, anyways,
Quickly now, we'll reach the Bandian before General Al-Din and his men have arrived.
scouts dead ahead. If they see us stillborn, the others.
Here it comes!
Yeah. Yeah, the old man is a thaumaturgist. That's interesting. That's how. Oh, and then bones. The old man.
That's the last of them. Let's keep moving. A sign of centuries. General Al-Din must have his hands full. Then let's seize the bridge and do what it with it. Be done with it. Then let's seize the bridge and be done with it. They left a token force behind. Can't. Nothing we can't handle. Kill at will. Fire at will. Kill every last one of them. They can't use it.
Take this!
Oh!
Final round.
Thaumaturgist. Oh. Yeah, I know. Open. Hello there, armor guy.
I am samurai. Think you're clever with all your little tricks? Think again. None of you are leaving here alive.
I can't imitate her voice. Cadence, maybe. Lady? Ugh. Fetch, please.
Meet my new friend! I'll cut you to pieces!
God damn you! No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this! Look! The flag!
Haru!
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo! Yeah!
Stand your ground! It's not over yet!
Damn it!
Smoke bombs for the win!
Let them go, Bliss. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
That's terrible. That's terrible. 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 Shoe puff.
Philadina is fallen? Impossible. We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy! Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot!
We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No! But if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us. School's with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
Yeah. For a moment there, I didn't think I could do it, but then I did.
So, you're indeed everything they say. The stuff of legends. Did you see that? Abba. Oh, lie. We did it. We fought, brothers and sisters. Today is a day that will be remembered for generations to come. It's a shame for it's a shame for Tola got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself it's just the first step. But it's a big one. We've got to take it all. We're going to take it all of it. One ilm at a time, if we have to.
What hurts a string?
One step at a time until we're at Xenos' doorsteps. There's still a chance that some Imperials are holed up inside the Castellum. We'll need to search it top to bottom to be sure it's safe. In the meantime, I want you to rendezvous with the main host. Keep your weapons at the ready. There's a chance you might come face to face with soldiers on the run en route. On second thought, it might be prudent for you to do a preemptive sweep of the region for soldiers that have gone to ground. We shouldn't afford them any time to regroup and launch a counterattack. When you've judged your work to be done, report to General Alden in Bitter Mill.
I need to check something real quickly. Ooh. Next time. The
Namazu.
We'll want a tribe advancement quest. Why do you look so scared? I mean, I know you're tired, but that's weird. Hello. Hello there, boys. How about a bit of AoE attacks? I'm a helicopter, did you know that? Look at me! It's good. It's a good thing Nanako got the flag flying when she did. Any longer and the Imperials might have had us at their mercy. The Bull of Alamigo had done it again. His assessment of Fortola's response was without error. Without error. Well met. Oh, and well, good. The fight has died down here too, as you can see. Pippin left but a moment ago with a contingent of soldiers to occupy the Valley of Dina. If and when the Imperials return, they'll find us digged behind their own walls. I could not have hoped for a better outcome. General, splendidly done. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It'll take more than one Castile to turn the tide. My men and I will deal with the remaining enemy forces. Scions, I bid you return to Commander Kempin's men. Delighted. Not overmuch in battle, not when there is battle left to fight. Our work here is finished, our resistance alliance are waiting. Hey-ho. Going through the map. So I can put the... Meho! Castium Velo Die. From a stone bridge to a massive fortress, Garlean engineering never ceases to impress. Now that we have taken control of Valodina, there's nothing stopping us from marching towards the peaks. If you're looking for Arnvald, I think he's with Pippin, searching the Castium for any remaining soldiers.
Back so soon? I suppose the general and his men never has matters well in hand. The vice marshal and his men showed up not long after you left. If the gods are good, there will be no one left to fight.
Oh, that's actually pretty awesome. Look at that. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I know you've I know you're not one for waiting, but if you'll bear with us. Commander Kemp, Marshal Terrapin reports that their sweep of the Castium interiors has been complete. So it's finally over. Pray extend to him my deepest thanks. Soon I will unlock the last beast tribe of Stormblood.
It's official then. Castium Valodine is well and truly ours. Mayhap this calls for... Wait, where's Monago?
She took a bird and flew off towards the Peeling Stones, the village of the M tribe where she was born. I doubt that the Imperials who fled Valodine has a mind to give them trouble or their way back east but she was nevertheless worried, so I gave her leave to go and see that her people were safe.
Then I pray you are right. It would be best for Monago when not alone if she should encounter the... Agreed. Let's all go to the Peering Stones and make sure that everything is alright.
If that is your wish, then I have no objections. Just let the gods know when you're ready to cross. Cross.
Should do that thing, but... So, I had more time to start earlier, but I was working on my main character to get the squatting emotes. Got him. One day I might stream with that guy. Greetings, Scion. Is that a girl or a guy? I think that's a girl. body types a bit slenderer. Greetings, Scion. Do you wish to cross the pass? Do you wish to pass? I should have done the home button. First person view button. Well, soon. Very soon. Oh. I shall win. But he's mine.
Since when did you become a bloodhound? Mimekote ought to trust their ears, not their nose.
And a guard. On your guard, Arnbold.
And they're still around. Did you say you were headed to Peering Stones?
In that case, mayhap Marshal Terrapin and I should join you.
We suspect we spied a suspicious pair. Earlier, a hero and a Lalafell. By the looks of them, they fled when they realized they'd been spotted. If they're Imperials, then we can't have them stirring up trouble. Sleeping Hollow. That was simple. This was simply called a Velodine bridge before the Guardians arrived. They saw fit to transform it into a base for their supply trains. There's more atop this tower. They could survey the area for miles around. Their ambition knows no bounds, nor to their villainy.
Marshal Terrapin?
We will soon start sending scouts east to survey the land in preparations for our advance. We do not anticipate much resistance at this time, but should we encounter any Imperial forces, we should deal with them easily and severely, quickly, even.
Oh God.
But of course, tiring though it may be to come and go from the cliff top, it is easily defendable and affords an excellent view of the surrounding area. This area is home to dangerous beasts, but that we cannot handle mind. But do not be surprised if something ravenous and salvering comes charging at you out of nowhere. The path to the village is through a tunnel just east of here. Follow me.
Behold. There it is. Oh dear Lord.
Suck.
Oh dear lord! Oh, there it is. Oh, there. God. Behold, I am here. You're the adventurer that everyone's talking about, aren't you? The one on working with the Allied forces. If there is anything you need, don't hesitate to ask. Tell me about yourself. Ah, you can call me Nazu Lakolku Liku. If I'm not mistaken, you've already met my older sister, Nago. Our father, Naru, is leader of the M tribe. He's likely one of the males you'll see amongst us. They stay only to challenge him to they bid to claim his title of No. Those who fail remain Tia or leave and attempt to create tribes of their own. Under normal circumstances, there can only one Nul. In our tribe, you see, although there are times when our lands were vast, and 2 Nuls led our people.
Let's mend my things.
I mean, I am a Tia. I'm from the D tribe. The 3 of us have hunted together for as long as I can remember. When tracking our prey, it's as if we were of one mind. Girls?
We're all equals in the eyes of Naraznu. His fair-mindedness is part of what makes him as well beloved among our people.
The presence of Imperial forces us to abandon much of our hunting grounds, but our resources diminish as they are. Relations with the Ananti have proven valuable to our survival. Maybe I should challenge the leader here. You're a moon cat. Yep, you're a moon cat. Though it fills my heart with pride to know that my daughter is fighting for this noble cause, part of me wants nothing more for her to come home. That said, I know better than to try and stop her, so I wait And I hope and I pray.
The fires of war spread across Scarabania, and soon we
ourselves
may be forced to join the fray. Shall it come to pass, then it will fall to me to guide my people through the flames. For I have the rare and unfortunate honor to serve not only as Nor, but the leader of my people.
Well, what do you think? Hard to tell from down below. That a village, whole village is up here, isn't it?
Ah, you've come. Welcome, friends, to my village. My home.
How fare your people?
Good, all things considered. Better than the Inanta at any rate. They've sent an emissary. I'll take you to her.
We're here to help. Will you tell us what happened?
Aye. It began with a quarrel between the Imperials and the Kaliana.
The Kaliana are another Ananta tribe. The strongest and the most influential. Unlike the Vera, they want no part of our troubles. They swore fealty to the Empire, and were content to remain within their borders.
Just so. The Kaliana forsook their pride in the fight and yielded to Garlemald long ago. But then a new commander was sent to hold the Black Bridge. She demanded the Kaliana surrender a hostage, this butcher.
Fordola. It doesn't make sense, though. The Vera are the ones working with the Resistance. Why would she threaten the Kaliana?
Because she is ignorant like all Imperials. She knows not the difference between Kaliana and Vera, nor does she care to learn.
I see. All Fordola knew for sure was that the resistance would come from the west. She reasoned, therefore, that if the Inanta on the east bank turned their coats, she would be trapped. I take it the Kaliana had no choice but to oblige her.
No, they did not. The Imperials left with the Kaliana broodmother's own daughter, Anamika. Long days and nights she looked out on the Black Bridge weeping for her child. Until you came. The broodmother knew at once which way the winds would blow. She and her warriors met with the fleeing Imperials in the road and demanded that her daughter be returned.
I think if I can, I'm going to be Lakshmi. I'm gonna change
Bad
my title.
idea. Fordola's not the kind to take threats lying down.
You know her well. The butcher turned her blade to Anamika and bade the Kaliana move aside. But the brood mother would not yield.
I know where this is going.
The Kaliana surrounded the Imperials, one of whom, whether out of fear or stupidity, cut the child down. There was naught that could be done.
What madness.
the true madness was yet to come. For in her despair, the Kalyana broodmother cried out for her daughter to be restored to life. She beseeched Sri Lakshmi's intercession.
She summoned a primal then and there?
Primal.
That she did, if only for an instant. Bereft of courage and honor, the broodmother sought solace in her faith. The Imperials fled in terror at the sight of the goddess, abandoning these lands to the Ananta. Now the Kalyana bid us make pilgrimage to pay proper respects. Yet though we Veera revere Sri Lakshmi as the holiest of the holy, we will not prostrate ourselves before her.
And so you turn to us.
Aye. All who have fought with the resistance have heard tell of the warrior, the icon slayer.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I believe we have heard enough. Inconvenient though the timing may be, if a primal has indeed been summoned, we can scarce afford to ignore it. We must needs discuss how best to resolve this situation.
Scheiße.
Put on the final part of the... Here we are. Here we are.
I don't know what traditional garb this looks like. But I do like my old thing. Just, I don't know, there's something about it. I still don't believe that Primal's has been summoned so close to the village. The idea that our people could have been taken to serve as thralls is... It just doesn't bear... Just didn't bear thinking about. This is all for Dola's fault.
You have slain many icons before, yes? Then please put an end to this madness.
And now we have a primal to contend with as well. As if the Empire needed an excuse to start rounding up beastmen again. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. But I do like this one. But I'm gonna have to get this one.
At the risk of sounding hopelessly naive, then there may yet be a way to avoid a violent confrontation. In the past, I fear I had been rather too willing to accept that we have no other recourse than to risk our lives, or rather your life. They're just these threats. Yet, the primals we have faced thus far have demonstrated a variety of temperaments and
lives. Ravana may delight in battle, but Ramu would sooner keep the forest with his children. Her we decide to challenge Sri Lakshmi, it would seem wiser to learn more of her nature from those who summoned her into this world. Onto. If that is your will, then so be it. To the north will you find our village. Shirisa shall unfold all. We will leave at once. Can you inform our comrades at the bridge of what happened? Of course. Be safe, my friends.
It's time for blue.
Other ladies? Oh, sorry, I was distracted by the grumblings of my stomach. Thanks to the Guardians, we've been having trouble maintain our food stores. Custom delicacies that any game brought back to the village would be disturbed, distributed amongst everyone, but there hasn't been much to go around lately. Without fear of harassment from the Guardians, we can finally hunt again, but there's still much to do if we're going to replenish our supplies. Any chance you're willing to help? If you could bring back said 3 Telios breasts, it will be a great help. You'll find them to the north of you, but don't kill them. You'll need their meat to be fresh as fresh as possible when it's put away. When you are worn them down enough, you can stuff them into this bag without much of a fight. Now I know that what you're thinking, but trust me, they'll fit. Stay safe out there. Whack.
Hear me.
You dumb bird. Behold! 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 Let's go back up. Back up again. Back up in the back. Back up. Let's go back up. Behold! You're back. Do those bags contain what I think they do? Here you go, weird lady. Or young lady. Wow, you really did it. Not that I didn't think you could. Mind you, it's just been so long since anyone here had the guts to contend with these beasts. You can be sure you will make good use of them. Their meat for rations isn't a given. Their horns, their bones will make good tools, and their hides can make belts and boots. Do you know that Teliocaris isn't even native to these lands? The Guardians use them for carrying freights, but the Sods didn't keep them under control. A few of them escaped into the wild, started breeding, and here we are. I guess you could say it's a blessing in disguise. If they hadn't brought Teliocaris here, we'll have one less source of meat and materials for fashioning our tools. Banago, do you have anything to say about this? I will send word to oh, yeah.
Now to the snake ladies.
Behold. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna go grab some water real quickly. Hello.
We do not often receive guests. What is the purpose of your visit?
Oh shit.
Greetings and well met. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and we have come seeking Sir Risha of the Vera. You are she, are you not? You have petitioned us for aid and succor, and we intend to provide them. But we would learn more about Sri Lakshmi, that we might better understand the nature of the threat she poses to you. A simple request, and one which I shall gladly oblige. The beginning was Sri Lakshmi. We were created in her image, daughters blessed with her beauty. Her breath became ours, her serenity, our solace. Then there is aught she would not give. 'Twas the Kunyana broodmother's desire to bring about her daughter's resurrection which first called forth Sri Lakshmi from the Eighth. That being the case, I rather doubt the goddess will be spoiling for a fight. That would depend. The primal's motives would have been colored by the summoner's state of mind, namely that of a grieving mother who had just bore witness to her daughter's murder. Though she apparently craved a miracle, she may also have harbored thoughts of vengeance.
Furthermore, the Quilyana's constant conception of Sri Lakshmi may differ from that of the Vira.
This is true. The Vira and the Quilyana have indeed regarded the Lady of Bliss in different ways. To the Vira, Sri Lakshmi embodies freedom. She will not suffer her daughters to be bound to another's will. And so we stand with the resistance against the Empire and give our lives for the cause. The Kalyana, however, she embodies transcendent beauty, which they strive to create through their craft to shape crystals to less art and more ritual, a sacred duty, and wherein each tribe is imbued with a fragment of the soul. Oh, the Imperials do not interfere with this holy work, and so the Kalyana were content to turn inwards and ignore our plight. Until reality asserted itself, and they summoned the primal, a fever dream to soothe their aching hearts. But surely they can see that it won't do any good. The Imperials will still rule these lands. Nothing will change. The Anantogo, the Kalyana bid the Vira make pilgrimage to pay proper respects. Remember, those who do not wish to partake of their primal's bliss will be made to do so. Not while we're around, they won't. Though our beliefs are not the same, we are still kin to the Kalyana. Will you help them to see reason? You can count on us. That we shall, for without you we may be powerless to stop them. If we do not act quickly, other lives will be lost, more families torn apart, more children made to suffer. Then it's settled. We're going to find the primal and put an end to this. My sister, Vajra, will guide you to John Quat, and I shall pray for your success. I'm not sure why Alice is so eager to face this primal all of a sudden, but you won't hear me complaining. We need to go. I won't be late again. Not like in Limsa. I am reminded of the tragedy we bore witness to beneath Olganmoro, when poor Gabu cried out in despair and rage, when Titan came forth in answer. Well met, scions. I am Vajra, she who shines bright and unbroken. I stand ready. We leave upon your command.
Behold, the outfit that I wanted for someone else. I think the next one I'm going to do is most likely astrologian.
Astrologian.
So the plan is this is gonna be completed through story. If completed faster, I'll probably give the XP to my machinist with Machina. But once I get machinist to level 70, I'm going to level my astrologian. And then red mage. And then paladin. And then bard. And black mage. Gunbreaker. And dancer. No, that's a bit. Okay, once machinist is done, I'll do the astrologians, then tank, and then red mage, and then dancer, then another tank, and black mage, and then bard. Bard last is okay. Wait. It's the variety of this insanity. Why am I dressed to impress? Earrings. The Lady of Bliss. So. I need to clean my keyboard again soon. I've been dropping so many things on it. It's not even funny.
You're ready. You look ready. In Jana class, there you will find the Kalyana's crystals. And Sri Lakshmi, follow me.
Oh, also I'm gonna... How many more currents do I need? Okay, I need 2 more currents and 1 more. Blue. But that blue's probably going to be Sri Lakshmi. Or maybe this girl. Although this girl might be unlocking the... Unlocking the Kalyana quest. Kalyana. Yeah. Oh, wait. Seriously?
Adventurer, I would ask a favor of you. In return, in recent days, strange men have been stealing prey from our hunting grounds. They appear to be Alamegan, but they do not recognize us as allies. They refuse to listen when we explain that they are trespassing. If they were to see another strider in our company, they may not be so quick to fight and flee. They were last spotted to the east of here. Please go and speak with them before someone comes to harm.
Hey ho!
What's up, geeks and idiots? I am here. For I am here. I am a heroic man.
Oh, this is... I'll talk to you since I'm already here anyways. I expected more resistance. Let's pray. Let us pray our luck holds. It would be in a better interest. It would be in our best interest to avoid any confrontation. Unless absolutely necessary, the primal and the crystals are our primary objective. We should follow their lead and let them do any fighting for now. We'll need your strength when the time comes. Jana Hast. The path leads to an entrance above. Within is an aetherite. You must use it to enter. Understood. With me, everyone. I keep forgetting I can do it this way. I don't want to fight. Aha! Behold! Am I looking at it wrong? Yeah, I was looking at it wrong. We are here. Behold, I shall attune to this aetherite.
Why, mistress? Why does my Anamika slumber still?
Look thee on her face, supplicant. Thy prayer hath been answered. Flesh sundered hath been made whole. Blood spilt runneth through her veins. Breath stolen filleth her breast.
But she hears not her mother's words, nor sees her mother's face. She's silent and empty.
Only the vessel may be remade. Not so the flame which flickered within. Her soul hath been scattered to the four winds.
Now do you see her promises for what they are?
God damn it! This is a stealth mission now. Let's see.
Mayhap I have, but I refuse to stand by and watch yet another tragedy unfold.
Who intrudes upon this sacred ground? Imperials, thirsting for blood.
No! We come not to shed blood, but to save you from the false god who would lead you astray.
You do know their temper, Alice. This is not gonna work.
I understand how you feel. I do. You loved her with all your heart, but when the moment came, you still couldn't save her. The anguish, the anger, I know it only too well. But I also know where this path leads. To embrace a primal is to condemn yourself to an endless cycle of despair. You will never know peace.
A worm-eaten heart may find peace and serenity in service, in beauty and grace. This hath ever been my promise. Naught else.
You tempt them with visions of things that can never be and leave them bereft and wanting. No illusion, however sweet, can change the fact that your daughter is gone. Remember her as she was. Do not suffer this piteous shade to tarnish her memory.
For every prayer that primal answers, it'll demand payment in kind. Do you have any idea how many more Ananta will die to feed its hunger for crystals?
They would have thee suffer, man spiked, and live in fear. Far better to dwell in my beauteous dream than endure so ugly a reality.
She's wrong! We hate the Empire as much as you, if you just listen!
Poor, misguided children. I would spare you the torments of this cruel and misshapen world. Come, bask in my radiance. Let it fill your hearts and free you from your burdens.
Echo power!
Abide in misery then, fools. The Ananta are more deserving of my blessing. Leave these lands and my dreamers be. I will not warn you a second time.
Aha! Is there really no way we can fight alongside you without being turned into one of her dreamers? I knew things were not going to end well the moment she stepped out of hiding. I know, it was foolish and was stupid and foolish, but I had to try, Gudrek. I had to try and I failed. So you have to fight. There's no other way. Some primals can be reasoned with, so I can't say not all of them have to die. Thank you, Gudrek. I know you. We can but do that which is within our power. Bliss, Alphanode and I will go and seize their crystal stores. This will not happen again. And you? When it is finished, we will be waiting for you. Behold. Oh, depending on how long this will take. Sri Lakshmi. Goddamn song from what's that song? From what's it called? The Alliance raid in Walker. The one for
No, no. Twins got this night hand.
that's the one that's in my brain right now.
I am but a shadow. You do not see me. No, no, no. Easiest way to get around is this way. That's one of the best things you can do is be out, you know, together so you have the stealth skill. Sneak skill. First we shall turn into the swordsman. Please wait. If you would listen for just a moment. Keep that thing away from me. I fear they won't listen to anything I have to say. Would you go after him and explain his people are trespassing? I will tend to my wounds. Or the wounded even. You were trying to help that thing, weren't you? What do you want? They only wanted us to leave their hunting grounds, so they're not savage monsters looking to feast on our innards? I see. Sorry about before. It's not every day you see something like that. Where I come from, me and my friends are from a small village in the peaks, you see, and with the Guardians blocking all ways in and out of the place, we never traveled far. Now that they're all mostly gone, we thought we'd have a look around. Maybe salvage for a bit of food. We didn't mean no harm. Honest, if it's all the same to you, we'll even go look for fruit somewhere far, far away from you. Good boyo. Wonder if I can lock in on the tribe right now. But I'd rather save that for later, when I can fly. Which will be at the end of the area. Back to being a botanist.
I'm not an angry botanist yet. That's later. Right now I'm just a regular botanist. Behold!
You are returned. When you willing to listen? Were they willing to listen? Men from the peaks? Interesting. We were concerned the M tribe may have coerced them into stealing from our land. My sisters will be of relief to hear this. If these people are desperate enough to venture here for food, perhaps we can help them. A deal of some kind. A share of our food stores in exchange for materials for our jewel crafts thing. Yes, that would be a fair trade. It will need to be discussed. I will need to discuss this with my sisters. The beginning of a full partnership may be at hand.
Probably not. I have to do the Catboy quest line. Let's go back to the movies. Let's go back to the movies. Let's go back to the movies to have ourselves a treat. Excuse me. Up and away! Samuel! Bishops till I get in. Haha! Ooh.
Open your hearts to me. Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
Into the boobs, everyone!
I shall free you from your hate. Surrender to Bliss. Do not your souls weigh heavy? Your souls are stained.
Behold! Lane dance!
I shall free you from your hate.
Haha! Oh. Weird.
You did it again. You saved them. I just wish I could have been more help. So, it looks like the Ananta did have a mountain of crystals after all. Like every other tribe. Gods were all such slaves to our weaknesses.
You slew our mistress! She was our hope, our salvation! Is there no end to your cruelty?
Listen to me, please. I know that you're only trying to protect yourselves because you feel frightened and alone. But that's how we all feel. Don't you see? If we could just turn to each other for help instead of the gods, I'm sure we could find a way to live in peace. Your crystals are important to you, aren't they? Reflections of your souls, right? Well, you shouldn't have to sacrifice something so precious to a primal.
Who are you to question our choice? You who fight without fear? We wish only to live in peace. And if this be the price we must pay, then so be it!
I know there's nothing I can say to convince you. But I hope that one day you look back and see we only ever wanted the same thing.
Begone, damn you! Spare me your hollow words, and leave me to mourn.
I should have taken off my mask.
I'll go.
Oh well.
But it doesn't mean I'm giving up. Girabania is our home too. And one way or another, we're going to have to learn to live together. Come on. Alphino and Alize are waiting.
Once I finish the peaks, I'll start doing job quests.
Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo.
Ah, the savage returns, and with her tail firmly between her legs, beaten by beastmen, I hear.
It was a shameful display, by all accounts. She may have curried the Viceroy's favor with her bold promises, but in the end... like the...
Strange.
Shit.
You would think him a better judge of character. Then again, I hear she's not averse to a more physical mode of persuasion.
I thought she rose through the ranks rather quickly, but no longer. If only she had been content with her lot, she might have lived to see the morrow.
Fedola Rem Lupus. Commander of the Crania Lupi, reporting as ordered.
Why do you tremble, sir? Could it be that the Empire's butcher is afraid? That she who walks with death is terrified of her own?
I'm terrified of dying having achieved naught. Gladly would I give my life to win a great victory on the battlefield, had I but the strength.
Alas, you do not. Indeed, you are weak. And born of this weakness is a blind fervor, a raging inferno which threatens to consume not only you, but everyone around you.
Yes, my lord.
You were defeated by the Resistance on several occasions. You misjudged the Ananta and spurred them into summoning an icon. Have you anything to say?
I do not, my lord. My failures are my own. I am prepared to accept your judgment.
And that is very admirable. However, I've had enough of this dumb show. Give voice to that hunger I see in your eyes, or I will pluck them from your head.
I mean, she is pretty hot.
I want... I want to make them pay! All of them! Everyone who ever mocked or looked down on me! I want the power to make them pay!
Bella! Very well. Then I shall give you a chance. A chance to transcend your mortal limits. Assuming, that is, you are prepared to wager your life for such power.
Transcend, my lord. I came here prepared to die. Tell me what I must do.
Evil scientist man. You're yet to live. I had my doubts. Welcome back. We had to use force to secure the crystals. LSA was not gentle. We're finished. Then, good. I'm glad it's over. I wish we could have left on better terms, but that was never going to happen. It could be a problem if they get their hands on any more crystals, though. Never mind, we'll deal with it when the time comes. Savage aim. For the savages. I hate leaving it all to you. It makes me wish there was some way of borrowing the echo. Ah yes, here it is, the current. The final current. You have done us a great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the Icon Slayer. Let us bear word to them of Sri Lakshmi's sing cumbrance to Veera Nailya. Naiva? Where is the trigger? Come on, monkey. Oh, monkey. Monkey. Alright, here we are. I just hope we won't have to deal with any more primals before we march on Alamigo. If only I had the power, the things I would do. Had the Kaliana's beliefs been closer to those of Vera, this crisis could surely have been avoided. 'Twas your victory. 'Tis only meant that you be the one to tell my sister. The winds whisper of your success, and your eyes confirm their testimony. The Lady of Bliss no longer holds our Kaliana sisters in her thrall. For this we thank you. Gudrak did the deed. We were but witnesses to his heroism. However, I fear this is only the beginning, for there is no cure for that which drives the desperate to beseech the gods for salvation. Should they wish to use their crystals to summon Sri Lakshmi again, what can be done to stop them? We ignore our sister's plight at our peril. This we know. We shall endeavor to show them another path, so that the day they speak of never comes. You, even. We're all in this together. We're all in this together. Alamegans and Ananta. We understand that, hopefully, in time they will too. You and yours will ever be friends of the Vera. On that you have my word. We will be getting back to peering stones. Thank you again, Sarisa, for everything. Nago. Behold! The hero returns, together with his stalwart comrades in arms. Glad to hear you managed to deal with the Ananta Primal before it could cause us any more grief. Gods know we had enough to worry about. We heard about the Primal. Excellent work. If you are looking for Arenvold and his unit, they are currently investigating reports of suspicious activity in the area.
Ah, scheiße. Looking back, Conrad and Marshal Terrapin came to run the raid, but I heard that won't be necessary. They won't. Sri Lakshmi's gone. Ah, but I should probably start at the beginning. Incredible. I don't know what to say. If you hadn't been there to stop her, who knows where it would have ended.
We've saved a lot of lives, Kutrak. Take pride in that.
It must be said that this is something of an unprecedented situation. Previous summonings were, to my knowledge, planned well in advance by a tribe as a whole. Indeed, there are several aspects of this incident which bear further investigation. In any event, Kaliana's supply of crystals may remain limited for the foreseeable future, and ambient aether levels closely observed.
Understood. The Alliance will consult with the Resistance and the Vera on how best to enforce said restrictions.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Terrapin. The other matters then. What news of the Imperials?
None, which itself is troubling. It seems as though the skulls and the remainder of the garrisons have fully withdrawn into the peaks.
We've seen neither hide nor hair of them since Volblood died.
Regardless of the reasons, our path is clear. Father has determined that it is time to advance east.
Finally! He was also most empathetic that he spared further duties of the present. You are to rest. It would not do for the warrior of light to collapse from exhaustion during the march. We may not be as strong as or quick as him, but we are soldiers nonetheless. We can deal with the Imperials.
Aye. You've earned this respite, so enjoy it. And the same goes for you, Minago. You've been away from your family too long. Don't deny it.
As you say, sir. Thank you. We'll make the most of our time here. I need to use the restroom. Be right back. Hello, I have returned. My voice is a bit lower than I thought it would be.
Volume bit.
Alright, let's finish this quest and that'll be it for today. Or the way I usually do it is finish the quest and then start the next quest and then that'll be end for today. Nago used to tell me stories about her home, but somehow it didn't really register that we'd be up this high. I know how you feel. I'll never take it kindly to people telling me to rest. Actually, I want to rest.
Much would hinge on whatever we can capture or destroy. Secula Imperatorus. Secula Imperatorus through the facility was unassailable from the north. It is very much vulnerable to attack from the south. Heh. Looks like it's up to me and mine to give you a proper welcome. My mother prepared a special meal for this occasion. I have it on good authority that she is the finest cook in this side of the Valo line. Honored guest, I pray you partake of our humble offerings, as we give thanks to your many valiant deeds. Thank you, sir, for this warm welcome. We are honored to break bread with you and your family. Come, eat your fill of our food, and drink deep of our spirits. This is more than enough for all. When you put it that way, don't mind if I do.
She wasn't kidding when she said her mother could cook. No, seeing her and her family, I can't help thinking of my own. How my father would come home from a hunt with dinner on his shoulder and either would prepare it with herbs and spices. Her mother died when I was little, so she did most of the cooking. We didn't have much, but we had each other, and that was enough for me. But they wouldn't let us even have that. Theodoric? Theodoric? Gaius, of course, father and Yeda had to fight. I would have too if I'd been older, but they didn't have to die.
I'm sorry I'm in this mask right now.
It never ends, does it? They call us beasts. They treat us like them and they push and they push and they until someone pushes back. Until someone takes up arms or summons a god, a false god. If the 12 are watching us, what are they thinking? What are they thinking? When they see the strong hurt the weak, when the people fight and die, and nothing gets better. And it's just goes on and on and on. It's not justice, just us. Yeah, I like the. I know. That's why we're here, isn't it? Thanks for listening. I know I was just rambling, but I feel better somehow. Who knows what the answers are, or if there even are any. Either way, life goes on and we've got to go with it. Sorry, that sounds better in my head. I must be getting tired. Time to turn in, I think. Today's another day, eh? Let's see what is better. Sleep well, Gudrak.
Here we go.
I'm gonna take off the mask. Take off the mask. Mask.
Leaving so soon. Then may you walk with the warden, ever at your side.
Keep an eye on my daughter, would you? And yourself while you're at it. Long ago, how long has it been since I last saw my father? Maybe Alphino and I should plan a trip to Charlian. Well, when all this is over, I mean. So if your mother's food is so good, why are you such a terrible cook? Honestly, you've got to get her to teach you the basics while we're here. Because I've got other skills. In case you've forgotten, I'm one of the finest hunters this tribe has ever seen. And anyways, I don't remember you being a master culinarian. There's something to be said of home-cooked meals, is there not? You must cherish these moments, fleeting as they are. The fight will always be there, waiting for us to return.
Unlock the flight.
I trust you're well rested and refreshed, yes? Then let us return to the front. The greater part of the Alliance force should have advanced into the peaks by now, but I expect we will pass any of our comrades on the road east. There is a checkpoint along the way, as I recall, but we will need only to identify ourselves to the soldiers in the order to pass.
To unlock the quest. Luchak, might I trouble you for a moment of your time? In recent days, a young seeker of the sun has seen fit to issue me several challenges to combat. I can only assume he means to assume the role of known and lead our people. Tradition dictates the strongest among us must take the position, as I gladly face any who believe that they are fit to lead. The problem, however, is that this challenger is decidedly weak. Yet, no matter how many times I put him down, he refuses to concede. His invitations of duel were a mild annoyance at first. I've come to find his single-minded determination to be intriguing. In fact, I would hope you would consider training him. I realize how absurd it sounds to help my rival to be, but I'm curious of his potential. If you would take him under your wing, he's likely loitering about. Vigia, safe travels.
Well, that's the thing I'm gonna start tomorrow. And then I'm gonna do MSQ after I unlock the Ananta. Thank you. I'm gonna stop here. Thank you for watching, and I'll try to start earlier tomorrow, but work might get in my way. So, that is it for today. You can like and subscribe, and for the people who are watching the VOD, please come to the live stream. I usually start between 11 to 7, which is a large time period, but I'm trying to narrow it down to start between 9 and 7. I started at 9 today. Tomorrow I'll try to start early again. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time it is for you, and goodbye.